Hello, everyone, and welcome to State of the Game number 97, 12th of April.
97,
2018.
yes.
I know the whole date. That's fantastic. Look, perfect.
Hello,
perfect.
Peter.
And knows my name.
Hello, Peter.
Hi, Yannick. How are you?
Hi, Peter.
I'm good, and you?
State of the Game Classic. Are you ready for this?
Yes, it's going to be like a good
cool.
old days.
Yeah. Woo!
Back when we were like young
good.
and fun and, entertaining.
If you hear a lot of rumbling outside, I think we're in the middle of a storm.
Yeah.
It's kind of on brand. That's
like,
cool.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
was wondering if people would actually hear it.
Is it 16 meters per second or something like that?
I
Yeah.
have no idea what that means. That sounds
crazy.
That sounds big.
How fast the wind is going? 16 meters per second.
Is that
It's
bad?
it's very fast.
It's pretty fast. So this is something that I've always wanted to do with State of the Game, and my absence from it. Peter is sick today, by the way. Peter got fired. No,
Peter's fired.
Peter got fired.
Who's better?
But I always thought that it'd be cool to do State of the Game with an ignorant host who knows nothing about what's going on and can ask questions without having to be like, "Ooh, that sounds something like I don't know what it is."
That sounds great.
That sounds cool. What a surprise.
Yeah.
All of this is going to be a surprise to me, so hopefully I can ask some questions that might make Yannick feel a little bit uncomfortable, but...
Because Hamish literally has no idea what's going on.
I have no idea. But I have a card here, so we can start from the start.
Which is not the same as this one, so that's going to be interesting.
Wow, perfect. Update 1.8.1 is live today, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
It was released this morning. We had our maintenance. Everything went fine. The server's open. The update is out. As usual, if you guys find any issues, any bugs, anything that is inconsistent with what we've put in the patch notes, just let us know, and we'll have a look at that.
Cool. That's really good. Yeah, I saw a bunch of tweets earlier, like Xbox One X Enhanced Edition is out, and someone was saying it looks really nice. So
yeah,
that's very cool.
Yeah.
First thing on the card, 2 new global events. What can you tell us about Blackout and Onslaught, Yannick?
Well, it's the 2 new global events. I don't remember what the modifiers are, so don't ask me to tell you because I don't have them in mind. But yeah, so these 2 were implemented. As usual, we implement the global events with the update, but that does not mean that we're actually activating them now. So we're going to be activating the first one of the 2, and I can't remember also which one it is. I'm doing such a good job. Peter would know, but Peter is not here.
Was it Blackout?
I think it's Blackout, but don't...
It's 50-50.
Don't quote me on that. The plan is still to activate it this month. So we just, as usual, we want you guys to, first enjoy the update as it is without any global events, try the new things. We have the new legendaries and all of that. So try this. Let us know if there's anything wrong with the update, and we will activate the first global event, which may or may not be Blackout, before the end of the month.
All right.
And we'll let you know, of course, when that happens.
But it looks like there are new masks that come with these?
Yes.
So does that mean 2 sets of 3?
Yes.
Damn.
Each global event comes with new mask. There's a whole set of commendation. I've seen people asking, because the patch notes say there is 40 new commendations, which is a bit weirdly set up in the patch notes because it sounds like these are new commendations overall, but no, they're the commendations linked to the global events.
That makes sense.
So it's like about 20 each.
Very cool. Classified rotation. Does that mean that for these 2 new global events, we're going back to older rotations, or does that mean that we're mixing it up? Or?
Yeah, we are mixing it up, basically. We are not adding new classified gear set. We are just taking the existing ones and just moving them around. Okay. So once again, I also don't know which ones are the ones that will come with the first global event. Okay. But it's going to be a different combination than what you've had in the past.
When we have news about that, we'll make sure that that gets out there. I see here, changes to the global event. Resistance bosses will now award 100 global event tokens.
Yes. So the idea is just to make sure that we're trying to look at all the activities and try to make sure that you're not just farming Lexington when we're doing global events.
That's cool.
Other activities can be rewarding as well. So that time it was resistance that we wanted to beef up a bit. So
yeah, I mean it's a really good PvE activity, so that would make sense, especially because you have that. It's not the same every time. It's there's a little bit more to it than Lexington.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's
on repeat. Cool. All right, what else we got here? A removed basic global event cache. Oh, okay. So does that mean there's the superior and basic, right?
Yeah, there's the and now we changed the system, and that's also the next bullet point. But we used to have basic, but was like 900 global event credits.
Yeah, it was like 1,500, right?
Yeah, and the other one was 1,500. The other one had a chance to give you classified. The basic didn't, or had a very, very low chance. So I think it didn't give you, but you had a chance for exotic. But anyway, it was confusing. People would buy it by accident and not get classified.
Yeah, and waste a bunch of credits.
It's it was not a good idea. We removed that one. You still have the superior one now, but on top of that, we added an extra one that you can purchase that is for a specific classified. So for a specific classified set. I forgot the name of these caches, but basically what that means is that you can either buy a superior as it used to be, and you have a chance for any of the classified
like
that
a lucky
are
dip.
linked to that global event, or you can buy a cache that is specifically for one classified set, and you have a guaranteed piece.
I assume those cost more?
Yes.
All right. I'm not entirely sure exactly how much, but I guess we'll find out a little bit later. 2 new legendary missions.
Yes.
Amhersts and Grand Central. Very cool. There's not much to say about that. It's just cool.
And they have Hunter,
A cool thing.
which is nice.
Yeah.
They have Hunters in.
I already saw someone saying that they were really enjoying those, so that's awesome.
There you go. 2,500 apparently they cost.
2,500. Nice.
3,000. 300.
3,000. All right. I don't know. I don't know who to believe in chat.
2,000.
Again,
All right.
As we said, my ignorance and actually even Yannick's ignorance on the subject. We miss Peter.
Peter is
Come
the one who
home.
knows. Peter is the one who knows all the things happening with the division now. So
Yeah.
we're just covering for him.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. More division tech. Is that just a global kind of thing? Daily assignments now award 25 division tech.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Weekly assignments now award 100. And season pass supply drops. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Those are actually useful now?
That's
Yeah.
legit,
Mind
that's legit
blown.
reaction.
I hadn't read this. I hadn't read this thing.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because people have been saying for so long, like, hey, can we make these season pass supply drops
Yeah.
be at all something that I want to go pick up, right?
There's more to it. But yeah. Yeah,
There's
no,
more?
absolutely.
There's
And it's-
more?
I mean, div tech is, it's just, it's one of the things that you guys are hunting for now because, it's linked to all the optimization and, you can grind them, but, it's quite a grind. So we wanted to add them to this kind of activities, to the assignments, the daily assignments, the weekly assignments. So even if you're not, that hardcore player that's going to be, have the ability to grind for hours and hours, at least you have, sources that you can that are rewarding you for just playing regularly rather than playing for really, really long hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one way. That's going to be one extra way to get div tech. So overall, that's going to make div tech just a bit easier to get.
That's cool. Helps people, recal their
Absolutely.
stuff. I mean, optimize their stuff.
Optimize, yeah.
Sorry. Yes. No, I agreed with someone in chat who said, a host should do their preparation before the stream. I didn't know that this was going to happen. 10 minutes before, I came in to check if everything was okay, and Yannick was like, I'm doing it myself.
Do you want to join?
Do you want to join? I was like, yeah, that'd be cool.
So yeah, we found out this morning that Peter was sick, so we are trying to, we had either the choice between, do you want to do the lip sync while I talk? Hamish?
Yeah.
So we had the choice between just canceling the state of the game today or trying to do it, even though we are not necessarily the best people to talk about the update because Peter was the one working on it. So please bear with us.
Frederick, would you mind switching?
Thank you, Frederick. It was perfect.
All right.
I just wanted to see how uncomfortable I could make Hamish.
Okay. Whew. So, on that note, I haven't even read through the rest of this card, and we'll see where we go. Classified changes. That's cool.
Yeah.
Classified gear cache at the special vendor.
Yeah. So now at the special vendor outside of global events, you can buy a cache for a guaranteed classified piece.
With what current?
With Phoenix credits.
With Phoenix credits.
Yes.
That's cool. 2,500 Phoenix credits for classified stuff.
Yep.
Damn,
Yep.
that's cool.
So then you get a guaranteed out of all the classified sets. So of course you still the chance for you to get that one piece you're looking for are minimal, but that's one extra way now to get those classified, especially since now Phoenix credits. We're reaching the point where people have them and have nothing really to spend them on. So
Yeah,
it gives
exactly.
them a reason to spend their
Exactly,
Phoenix
and it's easy to
credits.
grind more Phoenix credits.
Yeah.
You seem to cap them out
Yeah.
like all the time, so that's really good.
Yeah.
And even for those people who have all their classifieds, I mean maybe you roll and get something a little bit more optimized already, save some other credits. Increased drop rates of classified caches. Cool. We don't have the numbers on those, but
Yep.
increased.
Yeah.
That's cool. Legendary missions
Classified
now
caches.
have Yeah.
Is that what it said?
Ooh.
Maybe it's a typo. Because it's classified across the board, but increased drop rates, not caches. So
Okay.
It must be a typo in the.
All right, it's a typo. But this is cool. Legendary missions now have 20% chance to drop a classified on completion.
Yes.
Is that every time or once a week?
Every time.
So it's not like the exotic.
No, it's not like the exotic.
Ooh. That is cool. That's very, very cool.
Yes.
Season pass supply drops now have a 10%. Now have a 10% chance to drop a classified. Season pass supply drops are good again.
Yes.
That's really cool.
So yeah, now season pass supply drops. It's the Phoenix credits and the chance to get a classified on top of what you used to get, which is all the crap you don't care about.
I'm suddenly very happy I didn't pick mine up yesterday.
Yeah,
exactly.
I was like, Gabe made fun of me for not picking it up. I was like,
exactly. If you got a 4 characters, you just log in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
I'm
Survival
sure
cache
Petter's
is
doing
also 10% chance.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So you could do 6 survival caches extraction and have like 6 chances at 10%.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say 60% chance, but math.
That's not how it works.
That's not how statistics work.
It's again the idea of, and we had a whole state of the game dedicated to that with the guys from Leamington who did all these changes. But it's the idea of just like trying to make getting classified easier, especially since we had said when we started implementing classified in the game.
It's just Jim doing like
yeah, exactly.
classifieds.
We had said when we started implementing classified in the game that eventually when all classified sets would be available in the drop pool, that we would increase the chances to get them, because now it's harder to get the one piece of the one specific set you want compared to what it was when we just started implementing them and there were just 3 classified sets in the pool. So yeah, that's part of this philosophy. We had said we would do it, and that's kind of making it more common over across the board.
That's really cool. Also, Mark III encrypted caches. That's nice. I already saw some of those sets that are in there.
Yeah, yeah. So we have the new collections with these sets that are linked to gear sets and classified sets, which look pretty good. And it's just for all the people that already had unlocked everything or capped on cipher keys and didn't know what to do with them. Now you have a new encrypted.
Because I saw that there were the 5 that we put on social last week, but there's like the equivalent of the astronaut one. Mm-hmm. What is that?
There's a 6th that you need to unlock by unlocking all the 5 of our.
You're not going to tell me what it is?
I'm not going to tell you because I actually don't know.
Okay, right.
And even if I did, I would not tell you because people will have to find out. But it's also because I literally don't know. Peter didn't tell me.
Okay,
I blame
all
Peter.
right. It's a surprise for both of us. Okay. Yeah, I like this last bit. Xbox One X patch. Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my description of it. I was too lazy to put in the notes.
No, but you guys talked about it last week as well, like all the changes and that
it
sort
makes
of thing.
things easier. And of course, that also has to do with what kind of setup you have, what's your TV, and all of that.
Yeah.
So of course, depending on people, it's going to have a different, different look. Mm-hmm. But overall, it just looks better.
Yeah. There you go. Nice. So yeah. I need to see some screenshots of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm curious to see it.
All right, now it's your turn, man. Give us some stats. All right. Oh, there it is.
You do that.
Stats with Yannick. No one panic, 'cause stats with Yannick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now it's your turn.
When are we getting a proper one?
Well, I don't know. Peter seems pretty married to the idea of his fantastic intros. I was actually going to make you like try and do like a slick one for you.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But
we're a AAA game and everything.
But
I don't know. I mean, one day someone from high up is going to come to us and be like, guys, production value. All right. So stats with Yannick. I did say awkward. Thanks, Ephraimix. I did say last week, actually, I think, but I wanted to do some stats about, following the whole global event bonanza of the month of March, where we had, tons of global events and everything. So I have this here.
Cool.
And I will start. I'm not super creative, so I just went with the same stats as usual.
That's cool. We can see the difference.
It's a good comparison. And I will start with, and I will let chat guess. So Fred, don't spoil it.
Right.
Hands up.
Global event credits earned over the entire month of March. This is what I'm asking you, chat. how many global event credits do you think that the whole community farmed from the 1st of March until I think it was the 4th of April or 3rd of April we ran global events? 60 million, 20 and a bunch of zeros, 5 billion, over 9,000.
So 300 million.
300 million,
So 20 billion.
20 billion, 5 million.
Big swing. A total of 4.
10 max.
10 max cases. Yeah, totally.
Not super far off.
Over 9,000. Yeah, over 9,000. You said 20 billion,
Yeah.
right? 1.5 billion. 1,000 billion. What's that then? Is that 1 trillion?
Trillion.
Yeah.
Mm.
Over 9,000. $1
11
million.
billion. What?
All right.
Okay.
The answer is 29 billion.
That's a lot of zeros.
That's a lot of zeros. I had to count twice to make sure I put the right
I
amount of
assume that's
zeros.
rounded as well.
Yes.
No, it's on the dot.
What are the odds?
Exactly. 29 billion global event credits earned from March 1st to April
Oh no.
3rd.
Oh no. Oh
What
no.
is
Do it
happening?
again.
I
Do
messed
it
up.
again.
What have you done?
I fixed it.
All right.
Great.
That's a lot of credits. That's a lot of billions. Exactly it is. 42 is the answer to everything. Yes, but not to that. The next one is superior caches. How many superior caches have been opened, again, from March 1st to April 3rd, so including all the global events we've done, and I'll let chat guess again. You can do the math. You can try to do the math. 6 and a bunch of zeros, 500 million.
Where's Mike?
Remember, we said
Mike's going to show up in a
yeah,
second.
we said 29 billion credits. So you can roughly estimate how many caches this that means. 19 million, 50 million.
Come on, team.
Kai Kassa's
You get
guess
us on our
around
math
10.
skills. Come on. I see someone's
Oh,
getting
someone pretty close. Someone really
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess people are actually getting their calculators out and being,
Oh,
okay,
someone got it. Someone got
Someone
it.
got
29
it?
divided by.
All right, someone got
Market
it.
Division got it.
Nice.
All right, the answer is 21 million. 21 million, again rounded, superior caches open during this whole month of global events. And that's a lot.
That's a lot.
A lot of superior caches. I think I personally open. I got a few actually because I'm trying to remember how many I actually did get. Anyway, a bunch. A lot of caches I opened, and still, I still do not have a single classified set complete.
Really?
Same.
I think I literally have, like most of them 5-piece and a few 4-piece.
Well, if you have 5-piece Deadeye, that's.
Yeah, but what if
but
the
still, I
fifth
want
piece is the
6-piece.
backpack?
You don't want 6-piece Deadeye.
I want 6-piece.
I got a 6-piece Sentry.
I want 6-piece something.
Yeah.
Come on. That's not fair. So.
At least 1 million opened by Petter trying to get his house.
You don't have a house yet?
No,
Petter
I do.
does-
Petter
Petter-
doesn't.
Oh, Petter.
I got one in my first underground run, and Petter's hated me ever since.
Yeah.
Yannick is doing it wrong. Yeah, I am, obviously. I am doing it wrong. I don't know. I don't know why. I think the game hates me. I think RNGesus hates
Such
me.
as RNGesus, yeah.
6-piece Seeker. Sure. But of the 21 million superior caches, and that's a trap for Frederick because he actually doesn't have a picture for that. So don't
Don't show the
press,
next one.
Don't press too early.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also actually looked at what's the split between all the different global events, because we ran all 4 global events. So the least successful global event was Outbreak with
Okay.
4.1 million caches open.
Alright.
Then comes Ambush with 4.3 million caches.
It's pretty similar.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. And then there's quite a bump because then we have Strike with 6.1 million.
Whoa. Why? Why the difference? I don't know.
Because I guess some are probably easier to grind than others.
Was there like a legal holiday or something around that time?
Yeah, maybe.
Could also be with the time. Could
Yeah,
also
like
be that,
Easter. I don't know.
And Assault is the most successful one, the one that has been grinded the most, with 6.4 million caches opened during Assault.
That is a lot.
There you go. You got your house 2 days ago? Congrats,
Nice. Congratulations.
Starbat. Congrats.
They
really
didn't have
feel like
good
we're going
rolls
to
though.
fly away soon with this win.
I know, this wind is crazy.
We might lose our house right now.
We,
We might lose our house, yeah. Exactly. All right, next one. What do you usually, or what do I usually look at after looking at caches and global event credits? Lexington completion. Lexington completion, how many Lexington Event Center have been completed during the month of March?
that again is a lot. Just looking in chat, I see Dia Zellards saying about Ansel. Is that in 1.8.1?
No. So there's a DLL, there is an Ansel DLL in the client. On the it was on the PTS, I think we had Ansel implemented because we wanted to test it out.
Yeah.
It works, but the implementation is not yet as good as we would want it. So we removed it to push it to a future update. But there's a DLL that remained in the.
But the feature isn't live
in the
yet.
patch. But it's not the functionality is not implemented.
Cool.
So you'll see a DLL, but
It'll be there in the future.
yeah, exactly.
Not yet.
Exactly. It's definitely something we want to do. It's just not in this update.
Cool.
Lexington, so I see 69 million,
that's pretty close.
17 million, 97, bunch of zeros,
Yeah.
5 million, 8 million, 16.5 million, but quite a precise number, 42 million, 90 million, 91 million. No, the answer is 13 million. 13 million completion of Lexington Event Center, which, and I don't have the number in mind, but I looked at the stats from previous global events, and it's quite low compared to what has been done for like previous global events where we had 1 week, and I think we were at like 8 million completion or something like that. So, maybe eventually people are actually growing tired of
Maybe they're doing other
Lexington,
stuff, yeah.
or doing something else.
Yeah.
So there's that. I look at the lifetime, and lifetime we're at 137 million completion of Lexington. So it's still about 10% of our lifetime completion since the game released was during this month of March. So
That is a lot.
still not nothing. All right. And then the last thing I wanted to look at, and this is not related to the month of March and the global event, what I looked at was legendary missions, because we have 2 new legendary missions that have been added to the pool. So I thought now would be a good time to have a look at the past legendary missions, or the existing
It'd
ones.
be cool to come back and see how they compare with the new ones.
The 3 that we have had for a while, and look at the completion on those. So I have the number for completion on all 3 legendary missions, and we can look at the first one. The first one is Warren Gate with 4.1 million completion of Warren Gate in Legendary, which is it's quite impressive. I've never done it, so
It's quite a lot. It's a fun one. I like it.
yeah. Then the next one
Stressful,
is
but-
Napalm with 4.5 million completion, which is once again pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. That's lifetime, obviously. That's not on the month of March or whatever, but since we implemented them, and they've been here for a while. And then Clear Sky 1 billion, yeah, probably. I didn't look at that. And then obviously the winner, the final one, and the one that is grinded the most is Times Square Power Relay with 8.3 million completion.
I mean, that makes sense.
8.3 million. That's a lot.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's a lot of electricity.
Yes. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So now we'll see. We'll keep an eye on the new ones, and yeah, look at see if they're actually catching up. I could imagine Amherst because it's a rather
Amherst
short
would probably be a
one.
quick one.
So yeah, it's probably going to be interesting.
Nice.
Yep.
Good stats, man. Good stats.
So that was Stats with Yannick. And now we have one last thing.
Now this is making me feel bad.
Last but not
'cause
least.
Last but not least. So we don't have community content in that state of the game because I failed at gathering it, and again, Peter is not here, so I blame Peter. But
He's sick, man. Just give him a
sick.
break.
But we have this thing, emoji agent, going on that was started by the community, and the idea is to make a picture of yourself in a pose that is similar to your agent posing doing an emote.
Yeah.
You don't have to cosplay to do it. You just have to take a similar pose to your agent. Looks like we actually have
A new one.
a new contender, because Frederick was challenged. When were you challenged?
At State of the Game by Petter last week,
Yeah,
right?
Peter said it.
Oh, was it last week he challenged you?
Well, I think he told me like in the morning, but then he put me
True.
out.
He asked you in the morning, and you were supposed to do it, and then you failed.
Yes,
So
he shamed me.
now you felt the need to do it again, or to do it
Yeah.
in loving memory of Peter.
Yes.
He didn't die. You're gonna give people the wrong idea, man.
Just
All right.
just to help Peter
Wow.
get well soon. So, without further ado, Frederick's emoji agent picture.
That's very
Oh,
nice.
look, that's me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Woo. All right, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Rip Petter. Petter's dead. Oh no, Petter's not dead.
Peter is not dead. Peter is fine.
Peter is fine. He's just a little, bit sick.
Hopefully he's fine. He's just sick. He's just out of office today because he didn't feel well this morning. Don't worry, he's okay.
Tweet at him and be nice to him.
But you can
should do
send
that.
him all your love and messages.
He would like that.
So that was Frederick's. Hey, Fred, come on, put it again.
Ah, come on.
Like you had it there for like 3 seconds.
It was there
Yeah.
for way longer. You just looked away.
Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. That's
I even have a golf club. I brought it
that's-
from home just for the picture, so Petter would be happy.
that's pretty
Nice.
much a cosplay. So
Yeah. I have a hat and sunglasses. He has a hat and sunglasses.
Nice.
so now you know what happens, Frederick. You actually get to challenge someone.
Oh yeah.
Who do you want to challenge? Live on the State of the Game.
I'd say Jeremy Dynasty. if he's
Jeremy
is,
Dynasty.
Nice.
Is he in chat?
Good call.
He's
I
usually
don't
here.
know.
Haven't seen him in chat. If
Maybe
he's
he's
in
lurking.
chat, he will know. If he's not in chat,
We will find him.
community chat, please do reach out to Dynasty and let him know that he has been challenged for the emoji agent challenge by Frederick.
Gotta
Yes.
make that happen.
All right?
Okay, we joked before. Peter is just sick.
Yeah.
He has
really.
like a cold.
He's just a little bit under the weather. Maybe got a cold or something.
Petter's farming the house right now.
He's fine.
Don't worry. We are not covering anything up. He's
fine.
He's okay. He's just,
Yes.
sick. That's
That
it.
is all. But that was fun. Thanks
Negative
for, letting
Petter.
me
He's found a
join you,
secure
Yannick.
position and hunkered down.
But yes, we're back next week.
Yes, we'll be back next week. Hopefully, Peter will be with us because he has some plans for next week's State of the Game. So I hope it's
Yep.
going to work out. We are closing in on the 100 episode.
Yeah, 98 next week. Then, I mean, we know how counting goes, but yeah, we're pretty close. That's crazy, man.
Definitely.
100?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Who would have
What do we get to
thought?
do at 100?
I don't know.
Can we?
We have to figure something out.
We're gonna do some kind of giveaway or something.
Oh yeah, probably.
Can we
Or,
have cake here?
Cake? We do cake. But that's just for us. I think
Yeah.
it'd be
Give
cool
us
if
a
we're gonna do
social
something for
eating
like.
stream with cake.
We're gonna do something for the people, man.
Yeah, for the people.
We can't send everyone cake. We could send everyone cake.
Yeah.
Imagine if we sent everyone cake who was
Yeah.
watching.
Legacy PS. No, we don't have the dates for the global event start, but it's gonna be this month.
Petter has
tell you
been
it's gonna be
removed
this
in 1.8.1.
Yeah. But imagine if we actually sent everyone cake. They'd be all like, "Oh, the cake is a lie," and then like cake shows up at their house. Boom.
The Division 2 spoilers for episode 100. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
And then we'd be fired, but still
Worth it.
worth it.
Worth it. Sell that story to Kotaku for like $10.
Blew our
Rich.
entire budget on
Rich.
cake.
Totally worth it.
10 out of 10.
That's all.
All right. That's
Thank
it.
you, everyone, for showing up today for State of the Game episode 97 for the 12th of April.
Yes.
Yes. We'll be back again next week for more stuff. Hopefully you enjoy 1.8.1. All of you people out there with Xbox One X's,
Send us screenshots.
Send us some screenshots.
Yes.
That'd be great. All right, we'll see you all next week.
And get better.
Bye,
better.
Peter. Bye.